Dr. R. Hemavati is an assistant professor in mathematics in Queen Mary's, Chennai. She has specialized on functional analysis. Having 12 years of experience in teaching, she has won various awards for her performance. She has published papers in 14 international journals, 3 national journals, and has presented papers in 10 international and in 5 national conferences. She is also one of the editors for an international journal.
Welcome to UGC lecture series. In this session, we are going to talk about association of attributes and then measure of association and contingency. The objective of this session is to study about the association of attributes which is in continuation of the previous discussions in the earlier sessions, and then also coefficient of association formula was given in the previous session. So, we are going to work out an example in the coefficient of association, which is also called the measure of association, and then measure of contingency will be studied. So, going ahead with the first example, find if A and B are independent or positively associated or negatively associated in each of the following cases. The values are given. To check A and B are independent, we have to prove delta is equal to 0. To check whether A and B are positively associated, we have to find whether delta is greater than 0. Similarly, for checking negatively association of A and B, we have to check whether delta is less than 0. The delta formula is given as AB bracket minus A into A bracket into B bracket divided by capital N. N stands for the total number of members in the population. Using the data given, we will utilize this formula and find out. If the data given is not for the formula, then we have to find the respective values for the formula and then we have to use. So, here N is given to be equal to 1000, A is 470, B is given to be equal to 620 and AB is equal to 320. So, all the values are directly given. We will use the formula for delta and check whether it is equal to 0 or greater than 0 or less than 0, and accordingly we will write the conclusion about A and B. For the first case, given N is equal to 1000, A is equal to 470, B is equal to 620 and AB is equal to 320. So, the delta formula is AB minus AB naught. AB naught is given as A into B by N. Now, all the values in this particular question is given directly. So, 320 minus 470 into 620 divided by N is 1000, and this value is 320 minus 291.4, this value is equal to 28.6. So, we have delta value which is greater than 0. It is neither 0 nor less than 0, it is actually greater than 0. Therefore, delta greater than 0 implies A and B are positively associated. Positively associated. Among the 3 conditions given, here A and B are positively associated in this case. Second, we are given A value is equal to 490 and AB is equal to 294, then alpha is equal to 570, then alpha B is equal to 380. Okay. Here N value is not given for use in the formula of delta. First we have to find N. N is equal to A plus its complement or B plus its complement. B and complement are not given, therefore A plus complement we will take. A value is 490 and alpha value is 570. So, this is equal to 1060. So, N is equal to 1060. A is available, AB is available, but B is not given. B we have to find. To find B, B is equal to AB plus alpha B. B being fixed, this is a formula for B as already discussed, A and its complement. That is corresponding to B, you have to take another attribute is A, B plus A's complement is alpha, so alpha B. AB value is 294 and alpha B is 380, and this gives you the answer 674. Okay. So, B is equal to 674. Now, we will use the formula for delta. Delta is equal to AB minus A into B divided by N. AB is 294, right? 294 given in the question. A is 490 given in the question. B you have found out, that is 674, and N is we have found out 1060. Okay. And this value gives you 294 minus 311.6, and this answer is less than 0. Therefore, delta less than 0 implies A and B are negatively associated. Negatively associated. This is the conclusion we arrive for the second subdivision. For the third subdivision, you are given AB is equal to 256, alpha B is equal to 768 and A beta is equal to 48, alpha beta is equal to 144. Except AB, no value is given directly. So, we have to find out everything. That is, first we will find out B or A, whatever it may be. First we will find out A. A is equal to AB plus A beta. The another attribute corresponding to A is B. So, B and beta is associated with A. So, AB plus A beta, and these respective values are 256 and 48. So, 256 plus 48 gives you 304. Okay. Next, B. B is fixed, therefore, you have AB plus alpha B gives you B value, that is 256 plus 768. This answer is 1024. Okay. You got A, B, you got AB. Now, N value, N is equal to AB plus alpha B plus A beta plus alpha beta. Okay. All the values added together, which is equal to 256 plus 768 plus 48 plus 144. Okay. This value is 1216. So, N is equal to 1216. Now, using all these values, we will use in the formula for delta. Delta is equal to AB minus A into B by N. AB value is 256 minus A value is 304 into B value is 1024 by 1216. It is 256 minus 256, this is equal to 0. So, delta is equal to 0 implies A and B are independent. Okay. So, the first subdivision, A and B are positively associated, and the second subdivision, A and B are negatively associated, and the third subdivision we have got A and B as independent. Okay. So, this problem is solved. Next question is regarding the association of two attributes. The attributes is not directly given as A and B, you are described about the attributes, you have to take what is A and what is B. According to the information given in the question, convert this into alphabets and then use the values given in the question. First find the association or investigate the association using delta value. Also tabulate the comparison of frequencies that would have been observed as there is no heredity. Okay. So, first of all, let me read the question. Investigate the association between darkness of eye color in father and son from the following data. So, there are two attributes defined here. One is darkness of eye color in father. Let us define that as A, and then darkness of eye color in son, we will define it as attribute B. So, the data given as 50, 79, 89, 782, that we have to mathematically convert fathers with dark eyes and sons with dark eyes. A represents fathers with dark eyes and B represents sons with dark eyes. Therefore, according to the complementary event, you have to define alpha and beta. Let A is equal to darkness of eye color in father. Okay. Then you will have alpha is equal to not darkness of eye color in father. The eye color of father is not dark. Okay. Then B is equal to darkness of eye color in son. Okay. Then its complementary beta is not darkness of eye color in son. So, what are the values given in the question? Fathers with dark eyes and sons with dark eyes, that is A and B. AB is given to be equal to 50. AB is given to be equal to 50. Then fathers with dark eyes is A and sons with not dark eyes is beta. So, A beta value is equal to 79. Okay. Then fathers with not dark eyes, it represents alpha, and sons with dark eyes is B. So, alpha B, that value is given to be equal to 89. Okay. Then fathers with not dark eyes and sons with not dark eyes, that is alpha beta. Alpha beta is equal to 782. Okay. So, if this information, we will find out the association between eye colors of fathers and sons using the coefficient of association, Yule's coefficient of association. Yule's coefficient of association is denoted as Q, and the formula is AB into alpha beta minus A beta into alpha B. The same thing in the denominator, AB into alpha beta, but with a plus sign, A beta into alpha B. We will substitute all the values given in the question and check whether you are having all the information. You are having A beta and then AB, alpha, beta, everything you are having. Okay. So, 50 into alpha beta is 782 minus A beta value is 79 into 89 divided by 50 into 782 plus 79 into 89. This value gives you 32069 divided by 46131, which is equal to 0.69, which is plus. Therefore, Q value is greater than 0. Q is greater than 0 implies A and B are positively associated, implies there is a high degree of association between darkness of eye colors of fathers and darkness of eye colors in sons. That it means if the eye color of father is dark, it means the eye color of sons also is dark. That is what is the information we have arrived from the this data given in the question. Okay, and then we will find out the comparison. You are asked to comparison with respect to the heredity. Therefore, first we need alpha value, first A value, then N, capital N value, and then independence of attributes which represents the heredity. Okay, we will investigate these values. So, first of all, A value. A value is A beta plus AB. A beta is 79, AB is 50, and this is equal to 129. Then B value. B value is alpha B plus A B. Alpha B is 89, AB is 50. This value is 139. Next, alpha value. Alpha value is alpha B plus alpha beta. Alpha B is 89, alpha beta is 782, and this value is 871. Next, you have beta value. Beta value is A beta plus alpha beta. A beta value is 79 plus 782, which is equal to 861. Okay. Then N. N is equal to, you can take any attribute A or B and add with along with its complement. So, A plus alpha. A we have just found out it is 129 and alpha we have just found out it is 871, which is equal to 1000. Okay. Therefore, we will investigate the delta value. Delta value is equal to AB minus A into B by N. AB value is 50 minus A value is 129, B value is 139 by 1000, which is equal to 50 minus 18, which is equal to 32. Okay. AB naught we have found out, and then delta is equal to 32 gives you a greater value which is greater than 0. Therefore, as discussed with the Q value, delta here is greater than 0, which is equal to 32, implies there is a high degree of association between darkness of eye colors in fathers and darkness of eye colors in sons. Okay. The next example is about preparing a 2 cross 2 table. 800 candidates of both sexes appeared at an examination. See here, in each problem you are describing the attribute is very important. You have to describe the attribute A and B carefully, then only we can take its complements alpha and beta. So, 800 candidates of both sexes appeared at an examination. Okay. So, the gender can be taken as one attribute A, and passing the examination, we are going to talk about the passing the examination. So, appearance and passing the examination can be taken as another attribute B. Okay. The boys outnumbered the girls by 15% of the total. The number of candidates who passed exceed the number failed by 480. Okay. Equal number of boys and girls failed in the examination. prepare a 2 cross 2 table and find the coefficient of association. Also we have to comment on the result. So first of all we will describe what is A. A is represented by boys. One attribute is with respect to the sex, as I told you. So therefore, so let A represent boys. Then alpha will represent girls. Okay. So next B represent successful candidates. So beta will represent failed candidates. Okay. So what is the information given in the question? We are given 800 candidates of both sexes appeared for the examination. Therefore, n is equal to A plus alpha is given to be equal to 800. Okay. And the next information given in the question is boys outnumbered the girls. Boys are represented by A and alpha is represented by girls. So boys outnumbered the girls by 15% means A minus alpha is equal to 15 by 100 out of the total, 15% of the total. That is A minus alpha is equal to 15% of the total, 15 by 100 into 800, which is equal to 120. So we have A plus alpha is equal to 800 and A minus alpha is equal to 120. We solve this equation 1 and 2. Solve the equations and find out what is A. A plus alpha is equal to 800 and A minus alpha is equal to 120. Solving, we get 2A is equal to 920, which implies A is equal to 460. Similarly, we will get alpha is equal to 340. Similarly, another information given in the question is number of candidates who passed exceed the failed candidates by 480. It means successful candidates are represented by B and failed candidates are represented by beta. Therefore, we are given B minus beta is equal to 480 and using the n value, n is equal to B plus beta is equal to 800. Solving this equation 3 and 4, we get 2B is equal to 1280. So B is equal to 640 and similarly solving beta is equal to 160. Okay. Having found out A alpha values, B and beta values, we will find out one more value which is required for the calculation and for the preparation of the 2 cross 2 table. Okay. And one more information is given in the question, that is equal number of boys and girls failed in the examination. Failed candidates are represented by beta and that value is 160. So equal number of boys and girls means we have to take the 50% of the 160, that is 80. So this gives you the information about A beta and alpha B. A beta is equal to alpha B, which is equal to 1 by 2 into 160. 1 by 2 of the failed candidate. Failed candidates is 160, which is equal to 80. Okay. A beta is equal to alpha beta. Alpha beta is equal to 1 by 2 into 160 is equal to 80. We will prepare a 2 cross 2 contingency table from the information drawn from the question, that is attributes A alpha then this is total, this is B and beta, this total of A, total of B, and this is total of beta, and this is total of A is equal to, and total of alpha is equal to, and here you are going to get the grand total n is given to be equal to 800, and we have found out the B value also. B value is 640 and beta is 160. We have found out A value is 460 and alpha value we have found out as 340, and one more value we have found out in the box. In the box is A beta value we have found out. A beta value is 80 and alpha beta also we have found out as 80. So, we have to fill up these two values. When this is 80 and the total is 460, this value will be 460 minus 80, which is equal to 380. Okay. Similarly, 340 and this value is 80, therefore 340 minus 80 will give you alpha B values, which is equal to 260. Okay. So, this is the 2 cross 2 contingency table for association. Okay. Now, in this question you are also asked to find out Yule's coefficient of association. Yule's coefficient of association formula is given by Q is equal to AB into alpha beta minus A beta into alpha B. The same thing in the denominator with plus. So, AB into alpha beta plus A beta into alpha B. Substitute all the values from the tabular column. 2 cross 2 table we have just found out, that is 380 into 80 minus 80 into 260, the whole thing divided by 380 into 80 plus 80 into 260. After simplification, this is 9600 by 51200, which is equal to 0.1875, and this is greater than 0. So, the comment on this question is it gives a positive association between the two attributes. One attribute is gender representing the boys, and another attribute B is successful candidates in the examination. So, there is an association between the gender and the passing the examination. Okay. So, the coefficient shows a positive association of a low degree between sex and success in examination. Okay. Next, summary. In this session, some examples are worked out in investigating the association of attributes using Yule's coefficient of association, that is measure of attributes. We have discussed by finding the delta value, that when it is greater than 0 it was positively associated, and when it was negative value then it is negatively associated. So, based on the discussion in this session, the following question is often repeated. Find the association between proficiency in English and in Hindi among the candidates at a certain test if 245 of them have passed in Hindi and 285 have failed in Hindi and 190 failed in Hindi but passed in English and 147 passed in both. Describe the attributes A and B and describe the attributes alpha and beta. Using them, find the association between these two attributes. Thank you.